Be shameless. If you don't want brothers cussing you out when they out there teaching, be shameful. Listen, shut up. Don't come against the word of the Most High, and you will be all right, sister. But when you got this spirit on you of that Esau has put on our women, that Satan has put on our women to come against the men that's teaching his word, the Most High called you a female dog. All right? Because you are shameless. So if the shoe don't fit, don't wear it. Be a righteous woman. Don't be in that category. Read.
But she that is shamefaced.
She that is shamefaced meaning she's humble. She's bashful. She's quiet and meek. Like Sarah. Read.
Will feareth Yahweh.
She will fear the Most High. Read.
A woman that honoreth her husband.
A woman that honors her husband, that shows him respect and courtesy, and deals with men with a respectful, submissive attitude. Read.
Shall be judged wise of all.
Every person's going to judge her wise. Nobody can really put no dirt out against her. Read.
But she that dishonoreth him.
She that dishonors her husband. Nigga, you ain't blank. You can't tell me what to do. I don't know who you think you are, and blah, blah, blah. I ain't doing this. Girl, ain't nobody mess. Ain't nobody worried about him. He better go somewhere. He on some other stuff. I don't know who you think he talking to. He ain't running enough in here. You need to pay these bills. You need to worry about your kids and blah, blah, blah. The Most High said what? The Most High said that a woman that dishonors her husband in her what?
In her pride.
In her pride. Pride comes before a fall. Pride is the enemy of humility. Pride is of the devil. Pride is of Satan. Pride is not from the Most High. Read.
Shall become ungodly of all.
You ain't dealing with the Most High. Everybody can see you ain't dealing with the Most High. When you what? When you disrespect your husband. When you dishonor your husband. You making yourself look bad and people call you ungodly. They might smile and talk in your face when you doing that. All right? When you yawn like that, cover your mouth. All right, so they might call you, laugh at you and do all these things with you, but they ain't really for you. Everybody considers you to be ungodly behind your back. But a godly woman, a woman that is in the Most High, in Yahweh's favor, all right? A woman that's in Yahweh's favor is going to be considered a woman that's humble, that honors her husband, and everybody's going to call her wise. All right? And the reason I keep saying the most Yahweh instead of the Most High is that all power is given to Yahweh in heaven and in earth right now. So he the one that's the governor of the earth, that's the governor over our people right now as our high priest. So we go to him and he goes to the Father. He is the mediator between us and the Most High right now. No man comes unto the Father except through Yahweh right now. All right? So next we're going to go to Ecclesiastes chapter 42 verse 9. So the woman needs to be shamefaced and humble, and you won't be labeled as a female dog. All right. So when you got this thing where brothers, you saying you want to respond to this video and that video and all this and that, don't respond. Respond with humility. Respond saying, look, okay, well, what I need to do. All right. So let's go to Ecclesiastes chapter 42, verse 9. All right, read that, please.
The father waketh for the daughter.
So the father wakes up for his daughter. So in the middle of the night, the father gets up and he goes to check on his daughter while she's young. Read.
When no man knoweth.
No man doesn't know because you do this on a regular basis and you don't inform people and say, hey, I'm going to go check on my daughter. You just, boom, go check on my daughter. Let me go in this room and see what's going on with her. Let me go to her school and see what's going on with her. Or let me wake up and see how she's sleeping. Read.
And the care for her taketh away, no man knoweth.
And the care for her
taketh away sleep.
The care for your daughter sometimes takes away sleep because you got to get up, get things prepared for her. All right. You might have to put some scriptures together for your daughter. You might have to get up early and take her somewhere. You understand? Meaning that you're putting a lot of energy into dealing with your daughter to make her a righteous woman in the eyes of Yahweh and Yahweh. Read.
When she is young.
So do these things when she's young. If you don't focus and zero in on your daughter's brothers while they're young, this was going to happen. Read.
Lest she pass away the flower of her age.
She pass away the flower of her age. Means she start to become rotten. She started to become a stinking, bitter, old woman. Women that do not get attention from their father seek attention elsewhere, and they get it from the wrong place and end up in bad relationships with guys that find them vulnerable and just want to run up in them real quick and then move on. Because she's looking for the love that her father's supposed to give her, but he didn't give it to her, so now she's going to find it someplace else. Read.
Lest she pass, and being married, lest she should be hated.
So you're supposed to still deal with your daughter on certain levels when she's married. So give her the understanding of what it means to be married, all right? Because if you don't, when she get married, her husband ain't going to want to deal with her. So you look at all these women out here in these situations and relationships where the man don't want them and they don't want the man, it goes back to the father. Because the father wasn't doing what he was supposed to be doing with his daughter to raise her righteously in the eyes of the Most High. Read.
And her virginity.
While she is a virgin, you tell her and show her these right things to do, these laws in the Bible. While she's a virgin. Read.
Lest she should be defiled and gotten with child.
If you don't, she's going to be defiled. Meaning a man is going to just go and take her and have sex with her. She be defiled and gotten with child where?
In her father's house.
And that's what's happened to a lot of our sisters out there. Having children by a man and they aren't in a relationship with the man and they living in their mother's house now. Not even their father's house anymore. But they living just in their mother's house. This is what's happening with our children. With our daughters, rather. Their virginity is being taken and they getting pregnant by these guys. Why? Because the father wasn't keeping her in check. You got to keep your daughter in check. All right? The daughter is going to do what you allow her to do. When she grow up, a 25-year-old, 36, 40-year-old woman, still like she ain't got no sense. Check out what kind of person her father is. Read.
And having a husband, lest she should misbehave herself.
Show her how to treat her man so that when she get a husband, she doesn't misbehave. She behaves herself like a righteous woman that's trying to please the Most High. Read.
And when she is married, lest she be barren.
When she is married, lest she be barren. All right? So she's not going to be able to produce fruit righteously. All right? Because the scripture says that take no pleasure in a multitude of unprofitable children. All right? So she's not going to produce children profitable for the Most High if she ain't being raised the right way. Read.
Keep a sure watch.
Keep a sure watch. Make sure you watch over this young woman that what?
Over a shameless daughter.
Over a woman, a daughter, a young girl that doesn't have any shame about herself. And look at the dress code that a lot of these women are subjecting themselves to with no shame. So keep a watch over a shameless daughter. Just blurt out anything. You can't tell me what to do. Why you all in my business? Can you knock before you come in my room? Well, don't worry about who I'm on the phone with. Did you pay my cell phone bill or whatever? Why you need the code to my MySpace account? Why you need the code to my YouTube account? Why you need the code to my email account? That's a shameless daughter. Read.
Lest she be a laughingstock. Lest she make thee a laughingstock upon to thine enemies.
She's gonna make you to embarrass you to your enemies. All right, she's going to do something that's against the laws of the Most High, and people are going to look at you, and they're going to laugh at you about it because you didn't want to take the time to put her in check, to correct her. Read.
And a byword in the city.
A byword in the city. Well, look at her. So-and-so's daughter is a blank. That little blank. Look what she done went out and got herself into. Read.
And a reproach among the people.
A reproach among the people. Read.
And make thee ashamed before the multitude.
She's going to make you ashamed before the people that you used to be around. Now you go around and you feel ashamed because your daughter done went out and done this thing against the Most High, and now you're embarrassed of her. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 24. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 24. Ecclesiastes chapter 7, verse 24 through 25. Read.
Hast thou daughters?
Do you have daughters? Read.
Have a care of their body.
The Most High is telling the father